How's it going, YouTube? Welcome to One Ray and Jenny. My name is Ray.
I'm Jenny.
And we like to create content. We are in Moundsville, West Virginia, at the West Virginia Penitentiary. We're going to be taking the North Walk.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, thank you.
Same thing.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
All right.
In here, everyone has to follow the rules.
45, come on up.
The rules are important. No food or drinks.
How you doing tonight?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you.
All right, thank you, ma'am. All right, please keep all arms and anything you want to take with you inside.
Ooh, moving. Nice. This is the smoothest tracking shot I've ever got. right?
All right.
That's fine.
All right, guys, welcome to the West Virginia Penitentiary. My name's Casey, and I'll be your tour guide for this evening. If you guys have any questions along the way, please feel free to ask. If you have a flashlight you would like to use, whether your cell phone or a regular flashlight, feel free to do so. Take all the pictures and videos you would like. If you get anything crazy on those, please send them to us, whether Facebook
Yes,
or email them to us. We like to see what you guys catch on your videos and your pictures. All of us tour guides have our own little competition who can get the craziest things on their tours. So we got to win.
Is it best with flash or without flash?
Either way.
Okay.
Either way. A lot of, you'll hear things and see things. A lot of times we get cell doors banging. You'll hear footsteps, things like that. So, and that's during the day. I'm usually not here at night except during Halloween season, so it gets pretty crazy in here. So a little bit of history. The penitentiary opened in 1866 and it closed March 27th of 1995. It was said to violate the 8th Amendment, prohibiting cruel and unusual punishment. As we walk through this evening, you'll get an idea of what these guys were subjected to. The cells were tiny. We'll go down into where solitary confinement was. And I'll give you more information as we walk through.
That's the hole, right?
Yes. Now where we're going to go first is North Hall. This was Blood Alley. This is where the most murders happened. Now these guys were locked down 22.5 hours a day. They had 1 hour of rec time and then time for showers and phone calls, but they did eat inside their cells and such. Now these cells are 5 by 7 by 7. In early years, these cells were general population. So there would have been 3 guys in these cells that you're going to see. They're tiny. There would have been the top bunk, the bottom bunk, and the third guy would have been given a mattress to put on the floor. Now, they weren't locked in their cells 22.5 hours a day, but still being in there with 3 guys, even at nighttime, would just be unbelievable. And there was never any AC in here and really no heat to speak of, so what you're feeling now is what these guys would have felt, but it probably would have been a lot warmer because of all the body heat. Now, at peak, there was almost 3,000 guys that were incarcerated here. And that was way over what the prison was built to hold, which was right around 800. So with that said, we'll head into North Hall. Please watch your step. Right here, there are 2 steps that go down. Yes, all of the writing that is in these cells is what was done by inmates during their time here. What you guys are looking at now, cell number 9. This was a gentleman who went by Scrappy. His name was Daniel Alexander. He was a tattoo artist. Now this cell has also been on several TV shows. There's one on Hulu called Castle Rock. So if you guys watch Castle Rock, you'll see that cell. Now the guys over here, they had matches. They were allowed to use tobacco products. And a lot of gentlemen over here were caught on fire inside of their cells. So along with stabbings and beatings, they were also burned. There was a guy who used to work here that he worked over here on North Hall, and he told me that he had walked a gentleman out of here one day who actually had his skin dripping off of him from being burnt almost to death in his cell. Most of the guys over here had shanks of some sort, so there were a lot of stabbings. There was a gentleman that was named Danny Lehman. He was the leader of the Avengers motorcycle gang. He was killed in North Hall. He was stabbed through the eye. They tried to rip out his brain. Now, he was murdered by the Aryan Brotherhood. The Avengers motorcycle gang was the most powerful gang in the prison in the 70s and early 80s. And Danny was murdered in 1986, as I said, by the Aryan Brotherhood. Danny was also one of the leaders of the 1986 riot. He was the lead negotiator. So you may have heard his name before. Cell number 17 here, this was a gentleman who was a devil worshiper. He fought with the state of West Virginia for 2 years to try to get a sword brought in so he could sacrifice animals as part of his religion. Of course, he did lose that battle. Now this doorway we're going to go through by cell 17. You'll notice the 4 cells after this doorway are by themselves. These were for gang leaders. They would try to keep them separate from the rest to try to prevent them from communicating, but they still were able to. The first cell you're going to see was a guy, his name was Elijah Sarton. He went by Blue. The next cell down was Rusty Lassiter. The third was a gentleman who went by Dead Man. I don't even know his real name. I apologize. They called him Dead Man because he had no emotion at all. And the last cell was William Snyder. That's red. Most people who come to the penitentiary, especially paranormal groups, know Red. Red Snyder was murdered in his cell. He was the leader of the Aryan Brotherhood. He ordered hits on many guys throughout this penitentiary. He was actually murdered by Rusty Lassiter, who was in the second cell, and Elijah Sarton, Blue, ordered that hit. Now Rusty ran into Red's cell when they were going out for their 1 hour of rec time and stabbed Red 37 times in the head, neck, and chest. And Red died right beneath his bunk. So take a look in Red's cell. It's really creepy over there, and those of us who work here will tell you that we know Red is still roaming the halls here at the penitentiary. We often hear footsteps over here. You'll hear cell doors banging. You just feel a presence almost behind you. It's a really creepy area over here.
Hey, by the way, we're with our friends Dean and Abby here. Check out Dean's band, Amplifiers, on YouTube. Link in the description below. I feel like we're losing a tour here, guys.
Oh, it's just my color.
Huh. Pepto-Bismol walls.
Little salmon color.
Yeah, salmon. It's coral.
Yeah.
And we're getting
You're
ready.
good. Take your time.
Sorry, we're falling
You guys
behind.
are absolutely fine. If
Falling
I need you to
behind.
move, I will tell you let's go. You're fine.
Light a fire under our butts, yes.
That's fine. You were fine. Take your time. Get the pictures you guys want to get.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Absolutely. Like I said, if we need to move on, I will tell you guys. You take your time to get your pictures. All right, so where we're at now, these are the bullpens. This is what was used as the rec yard for the guys who were on North Hall. But previous to this being the bullpen, there was a 2-story white building that stood here, and that was the death house. So that's where all of the state-sanctioned executions happened. Would have been right here where we're standing. There were 94 executions in total, 85 hangings, 9 died by electric chair. Now, if you guys are doing the Dungeon of Horrors, or if you come back for a day tour or have been here previously, you'll see the real electric chair in the gift shop area. That's where the 9 guys had died. So we will start moving on through this walkway here. When we get to the end of this, there's a couple steps we have to walk up, but please be careful, those steps are crumbling, so just watch your step.
I love your hat, or your spelunking light. We do need one of those.
It's Amazon, $18.
Oh, boom. There it is.
It's the way to go. And you can charge it. But I do like the barbed wire.
Yeah. No, we're good.
Here, God.
I'm about to fall. Tricky down there, man. Administration. That's where like the guy from Shawshank.
Look at the tile.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Shawshank Redemption?
I have, yeah.
It's a fantastic film. Yeah. We should go there too. That's in Ohio. Ohio State Reformatory.
Yeah, that's on my list.
We should go there.
What?
Ohio State Reformatory.
Where?
That's where they shot the movie Shawshank Redemption. Infirmary. Yeah.
So we're going to go now down these steps.
Is there really?
It looks like it because there's a gate.
Oh, yeah.
A gate at the very
Solitary
top.
confinement. Guys would have been stripped naked, and they would have been found wall down. They would have been given 2 bowls, one for the restroom, one with water, and they would have been given a few pieces of bread a day. Now the bug infestation here at the penitentiary was something out of a horror movie. They had rats and mice, bed bugs, roaches. They said that the rats would be the size of a small dog, the roaches would be the size of your hand, and you're locked down here in the pitch black. So they would have these bugs crawling all over them. They would go mad. They were supposed to be down here for a few days. It would turn into weeks. It would turn into months.
You ready for this?
You can't get lost. Everything comes back.
Light goes on. Daytime.
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 Where's that from? Oh, it's the bird.
Yeah, it's like the Alan. It's like the squirrel. You remember that? It's like an old YouTube video. This is some shaky footage. I need a gimbal or
Are
something.
you videoing or?
Yeah, this is for a video.
Okay. Everybody's going to right or left, so I'm going straight.
Huh.
Smart.
Can we go straight? Wow.
Where to? Right? Straight?
Seriously. Here, let's go down here. It's super creepy down here.
I'll walk behind you for light.
I appreciate it. Wow, man. This is where you see some shadow figures on the wall.
Just watch your step because it's a big
Oh,
giant pipe.
jeez, man.
You would have
Yeah, that would have been
fallen straight on your face.
right on my lens. Sorry,
See
got
the
the-
chair just chilling.
Is there a chair? Oh no, proper people.
There's another one in there.
Oh, there it is.
That's a different one.
Yeah, hashtag chair just chilling. We can't steal that though. That's the proper people, man. Abby went out that way, I thought. She went to the other side. Hey guys, in the comments below, if you see anything on film, then just let us know.
Babe, I'm going back here.
If you see any apparitions, what's that? Huh. Huh. Man. Seriously, man, what a living hell it would be to have been here.
So his toilet was back here in the corner. They then drug him out here onto the floor, and his body was discovered by the guards around 5:30 in the morning when he didn't show up for count. Now the room that was to the right, that is where all of the mechanisms to control the wheel that we came through would have been when the wheel actually used a motor and worked before we used our hands to spin it. So that's where all of that would have been.
Huh. You doing some exploring back here?
Have you been in here yet?
No, I haven't. That's where they found his body?
Do you feel really warm in here?
I do
I feel
inside.
a lot warmer in here. Maybe
Yeah,
it's
sorry, I'm
just,
coming in. So this is where they found the guy?
I think they
I
found
think
him.
this is the, oh, they said that I think he was in the toilet. He was on the toilet, which could have been here.
Yeah, it was back here somewhere. I
And
don't
they
know if
found
it was
him
there.
about here.
It's a real dick move to get him on the toilet, you know?
Well, I always died on
Did
the
you see
toilet.
Yeah, I know, right?
Did you see the greasy wheel on the back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. That was cool.
told Abby the last time we were here, when we were in the psych ward.
Oh yeah, here
a
you tried
door
reading my
slammed
lines.
shut.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go in that side.
it slammed shut on its own. It was really weird.
Oh wow.
And have to update these systems.
Yeah.
Oh look, it's like a fireplace, is it? Or is it just a...
Oh, I don't know.
Anything cool in there? This door is cool too. We're going upstairs, eh?
That door straight ahead, that was the elevator.
You're right.
Used to bring supplies.
The car's still in there.
Now I think it's probably either removed altogether or.
All the paintings were all done by Danny Lehman, which is who was killed in North Hall, who was the leader of the gang. He was actually having an affair with the nurse that worked up here. Another inmate told on them. She left the girl and Danny was in a lot of her allowed to come up here and paint. Whoever
Are you two fighting?
Yeah, I tried to
He's
turn the lights
flipping the
on.
lights on.
You gotta try them. Guys, don't leave me behind. I don't want to be here when the walls start bleeding. What a random sink. Oh, it is. Look at this. That's cool. Like an examination. You can try
None of
it.
the switches work.
Here, try this. Freaking x-rays. Radiation. Radiation starts spewing from it. Oh, look at all that.
I was trying to see if there, we'll squirt some water or something.
Right.
Nothing.
See, I almost wondered.
Although I want to know what that.
No, this is actually built into the floor. I thought it was maybe just a prop, but it's definitely was in here. Did you find our accommodations for the night? What is it?
That is so freaky.
What the hell?
It looks like little raccoon.
Whoa, they do. That's freaking creepy. What in the hell? You feel
It
like
said
it,
online that there's like
Raccoons
could be
in here?
rats and
Yeah, because they don't close.
So I'm
the
sure.
They don't close the door.
true, it's all like wide open.
I mean, if they want to get in, they'll get in.
It's in here.
Kitchen. Oh, clinical laboratory.
Say that word again, Ab.
Clinical laboratory.
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 ooh, that's some big machinery. Oh, Dean, buttons.
Perfect.
That's some
Perfect.
big machinery, that's what she said. Wow, check this out.
So I said buttons.
Boom. Dean, yeah, you gotta turn this one on. Wow, look at all these little levers. You'd be a kid in a candy store in here.
Yeah. Well, you didn't even see the thing out here.
Well, yeah, that's like the main X-ray department right here.
Ooh.
You're just bad at the...
Are we trying to buttons? Oh, perfect.
Here you go.
Wish I had this sweet set of headphones. I just.
I had a couple.
You can DJ the rave, man. DJ Dean, spinning the
But
hits on it.
it's really funny because this is totally a medical system because there's this exposure, right?
Yeah.
Density. Oh, it says right there, medical systems, anyways.
Yeah.
Yes.
Raytheon.
There's cupboards with all the different medications.
Oh, perfect.
Oh yeah. Look how mine looks like.
Loachman cream.
Sunblock.
Well, that was nice of them.
I'm going to tell you.
Carl Finley,
Oh, she's telling us-
7/12/1994. That's cool.
Wow,
Have
man.
your date of birth?
They, yeah. Well, they were a working prison until the 90s.
95.
Was it 95? Was that the year?
95, yeah.
That's crazy. It was that recent. Huh. Something going on down there. Wasn't this the room where the door slammed?
Yeah.
The last time we were here? Yeah. Even the person that was with us was startled by it. They weren't ready for that.
In the room where we just board, that table that's there, there was a lady here on my tour the other night, there was a Bible sitting on that table, which is no longer there. But it was there, and she sat down and was just kind of being funny and was reading a Bible verse. And one of her friends took a picture, and then she goes, oh my, and she showed me, and there was this perfect silhouette. It almost looked like a mist of a person just sitting next to her as she was reading the Bible, so that was super creepy. And then I've had my own experience right here in this room, right about here. There were a couple of us that were here up here, and my 9-year-old daughter was with me. And she was sitting on my feet, and this was in July, so it was about 110 degrees up here. It was really, really hot. And she was sitting on my feet, and I was talking to her. So I'm looking down, and then I continue to talk to the people I work with, and she asked for my phone, and I gave it to her. And then we were talking, and she said, Mommy, look, what's that? And there were handprints facing her. They almost looked as if they were wet. And the fingerprints were facing towards her as if something was crawling towards her, which was very unnerving. So I was like, all right, buddy, come on, let's go. And we, kind of walked away. But a few days later, I was telling a couple of the guys I work with about it here, and one of the maintenance guys had a picture of like a shadow figure in the middle of this room, which appeared to be crouched down and crawling. So we're not sure if that was connected or not, but that was one of the major experiences I think I've had here. It was very creepy because it was my child who's innocent, but it did happen right here in this room. The things that happened, whether they...
Yeah.
It's over here in the corner.
Was it carved into a shank?
No, it doesn't look like something that somebody would bring in here.
Yeah. So it could be legit from back in the day. Oh no, wait, you found it in here.
Yeah, it's right here.
What? Oh yeah, totally. Yeah. Dude, seriously, that could legit have been inmates.
Might be.
Oh wow, that's cool. Jeez, man. I don't think I could hardly fit on that bed. Huh? Lay in the bed, yeah.
Nope.
Don't you dare.
Are you guys taking pictures to see if you can get anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking tons.
Good. Our Instagram's gonna be lit. By the way, follow us on Instagram. Instagram.com/OneRayAndD. Jenny. One Ray and Jenny. Instagram. What's in there?
Nothing. Well, nothing I can see, I'm sure.
Is that where they put the unruly inmates? Common room? Any more
Yeah.
relics?
Looking.
Just try not to drop it.
This is a Monster Energy drink, which unfortunately
That seems pretty
is not
modern.
original. Not
Yeah.
original to the.
Yeah, it's not authentic. I'll meet you down there.
Don't get lost. Last weekend is not bad.
This is definitely. So just a fun piece of history. This wall right here behind you, this is the original end of the penitentiary from the 1866 construction. The penitentiary only would have gone to this wall. The remainder was built from 1929 to 1959, so just a fun little fact to throw in there. Now this hallway we're going to walk down, this is known as Shadow Man Hallway.
Oh, gosh.
So anyone who has
Ready?
seen any kind of
I'm ready.
paranormal things probably has heard of Shadow Man. If you haven't, you can Google Shadow Man West Virginia Penitentiary and you will get a photo of him.
Yes.
Down there at the end, you'll see the cafeteria door. There was a woman here in the early 2000s who was doing an investigation. She was walking up this hallway towards me. She heard something behind her. She turned around with her flashlight. The shadow figure seemed to acknowledge the flashlight passing through it as it looked down and looked back up at her. She walked a little bit further and turned around and snapped a photo, which is now known as the Shadow Man photo. As I said, you can Google it and you will see exactly what it looks like.
That's epic. All right, you gonna catch the Shadow Man?
I'm trying.
All right.
Can't remember who asked. this was also the cafeteria, so from this wall all the way over.
I'm gonna get you, Shadow Man. I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna make you YouTube famous.
It's clear the other side of that room.
Oh, cool.
That's where they keep Hannibal Lecter. Oh, nice. You're gonna lock me in here, aren't you? Oh, wow. This is like a whole nother...
Yeah. It's not like we can get lost. It's not like I'm hidden.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is definitely the cafeteria, isn't it? Or a big common area of some sort.
Verizon internet.
Are we losing our...
No, I mean, we're on the other side. I mean, they're...
Oh, they're walking that way, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Turn your thing off in a minute. See if you can.
Ooh. Do you want just do flash? Or do you want light down there?
I got it.
Okay. If we catch any ghosts, we'll put it on our Instagram.
Yeah.
like desperately trying to focus on something.
I know, right? The box just keeps like...
Hold on.
Going in.
Flick the light up real quick. Yeah.
Nice.
Wait, turn it on?
What? Do you see some?
No, it's just the door.
Oh, yeah, that's just the light at the end.
Yeah. It's just catching that light there.
Catching some orbs.
Catching some orbs.
Orbs are dust.
Okay, so the cafeteria is on the side.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what you should do right here. This.
Yeah,
This
right?
the entire way.
Okay.
It's like, okay, I don't want to get a headache. Oh wow.
Are we losing our
We are.
to our
We
group
went the
again?
other way.
It's not like we're hidden. We've got the lights on. You can clearly see us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We saw that last time we were here.
We did make it see it.
I can't hear them anymore.
I can't either.
Yeah, you can't hear them anymore. They're getting out of range. Huh.
Ooh, it smells.
Oh yeah,
it
that's the
smells.
correct thing.
Oh, it's like a refrigerator.
Smells like a refrigerator.
Yeah. Got the Freon.
Yeah. This walk right in here. Put the line.
Oh, wow. Is that a hot water tank?
It's some sort of a Westinghouse. It looks like it. It looks like a.
It looks like you'd have a fire lit right here, right?
Yeah. It's definitely a hot water tank.
Yeah.
But none of these are on, so.
Look at
I'd even
this.
be curious.
It's all rusted out.
Now. Look at the size of this fuse. Like compared to a hand. It's crazy. You can't even. I think it's like.
Dude, that's like Jurassic Park. Hold on to your butts.
It's got play in it.
Yeah. There you go.
Two of you.
Hey, I'm not touching anything. Hanzo over
Okay,
here.
so there's the actual.
Oh, there's the car, yeah. It's down. Well, that makes sense. It would be down on the bottom so it doesn't fall.
Actually. Oh, not much to see.
All right.
Okay, take pictures.
Sorry, eh? Look at that's awesome. Oh, this door is proper to do that.
Yeah, I know.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much for coming. I hope you guys have fun.
That was at the end of it right there, huh?
Send them to us. Again, my name's Casey. If you like the floor,
Oh, these are cool.
What was this?
Some kind of administration office? Look at that. Oh, look at those windows. Dude, that's cool. This would be a great place for a band shoot, huh? Tell me about it. Oh, look at that ironwork.
Yeah, it might have been like not a ticketing booth, but like
Some kind of receiving
paperwork or
something, right?
This is the post office.
Oh, that's what this is? Okay.
That kind of makes sense.
What the hell? Oh. All the old paint peeling, like lead paint.
Probably.
Probably lead paint. Oh yeah, that's why we went in. Oh shit! Damn, ghost. Wow, look at that. That's like cast iron or something too, isn't it? Sorry. Sorry. Don't mean to overstay our welcome.
I hope you guys enjoyed the tour.
We really did. You were
Thanks so
great.
much for
Yeah.
coming.
Definitely. We'll have to tag you guys if we caught anything.
Do so many tours. There's only 2 of these in the world. One here.
Oh, wow.
And one in England, in a prison in England. So there's
How
only
about that,
2
Abby? You should know
wheels
that.
in
Where,
the world.
where at in England, do you know?
Manchester, England? Strange Ways Prison.
Oh,
That's what
Strange
it's called.
Ways, yeah,
Okay.
Oh,
And there's one, so we have the wheel here, and then one at Strange Ways Prison. Thank you again so much for coming,
Thank
guys.
you.
I hope you enjoyed.
definitely. Have a great night.
You too. Thank
Stay
you so
safe,
much.
too. Hey guys, thank you so very much for joining us on our tour of the West Virginia Penitentiary North Walk. Really, you know, just kind of let the tour speak for itself. Casey was our tour guide, and she was amazing. Even off camera, she had so many awesome facts and stories about inmates and stuff. It was pretty crazy. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're enjoying our content, please hit subscribe, ring the notification bell for all of our uploads. Hit the like button, leave some comments. YouTube has too many damn things, don't they? You're just like, I wish it was like one thing. Anything to add, Jenny?
No, you've said enough.
Oh man. You're getting meaner every time. Thank you guys so much again. Thanks to Dean and Abby for joining us on this awesome trip. Check out Dean's band, Amplifiers, on YouTube. I will put a link in the description. Have a good night, guys. Thanks so much. Bye.